like playing rivals, I'm gonna just play some Minecraft. But anyway, you itching is that. But anyway, so basically, if you don't know, Marvel Rivals had a 40K tournament, right? And a lot of like pro or not even pros. I would call them semi-pro. Like they're better than me, but I've seen like way better gameplay, like from just a lot of other like players, apart from one, which is Kingsman's, because I got it wrong in the short. I was like he was like top five rival players of all time. No, he is like top. Like he's still really good. He's like top 10. Sorry, I was thinking about my next move. He's like top 10. He's top 10 like Magic players of all time, which is insane considering Magic. Like Magic's kind of a really hard player to play as a little bit. But I don't know why my shit keep freezing. But basically, tournament. The team leaders name, and I've never heard of these people until now, which is like a lot of drama I'm hearing about here recently. But basically, the team leader, her name was Cece. Team leaders in esports. I don't like esports in general. I think esports is kind of like corny. I feel like if you're gonna pretend like you're playing the sport, you might well just go do the real sport because you're really having to put in the same amount of mental work. But fuck. But but yeah. So basically, the like all of them are at fault, but the two biggest ones, I'm gonna just call her Zaza. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. But basically, this girl named Zaza and the girl named Cici. Um, so Zaza is a one trick. She's a one trick sniper, right? She's a one trick widow, which isn't a problem within itself. But I feel like if you're going to do a tournament, you don't need to be like if you one trick, you don't really need to be participating in tournaments. So let me break it down. We have practice versus AI, easy, medium, hard, and then we have quick match. Then you have whatchamacallit, you got ranked, then you have tournaments, right? I feel like if you're going to learn a character, you need to first learn them on quick match, right? Once you learn them on quick match, then I feel like you need to learn them in practice versus AI. Once you get their mechanics down some way in the hardest difficulty of practice versus AI, where you're not getting dog walked by the fucking AI, then take that shit to the quick play. Then once you're good in quick play where you're just like dominating, then take that shit to rank, right? Then if you got them in rank, then you can do like a tournament and shit. But yeah, basically basically Kingsman was like, hey, can you switch to like Bucky or something? And then she was like, nah, or yeah, I can switch. I can basically I can switch, but why would I? Right? Even though this bitch was going 0-6, and I've seen some pretty bad Scarlet players, but I've never seen a Scarlet go 0-6. Usually, by the time it gets to that point, they switch characters, dead ass, because Scarlet's like easily counterable. I think the only time I would really say Scarlet isn't counterable is if she has like another ranged DPS like a Punisher beside her. That's really about it. But basically she here, I'm about to go mine or something. Fuck all this. But yeah, so fuck is that? I don't even want to go and investigate. But yeah, so and what do I need to start smelting shit for armor? Instead of using leather, I can save the leather for like books and shit. I got a lot of copper. shit in the copper pools. Not there. But basically yeah, see. But basically she was just ass. That's like the best way I can explain it. She was just like complete utter dog shit. Like the whole team was dog shit apart from Kingsman. Like Kingsman was literally caring. He wanted the money. He acted like he wanted the money, which is like crazy that they were gonna go and say, and I shit you not, it was for he was ruining the vibes. Like what fucking vibes, dude? Is it a vibe to lose 40K now? Is it a vibe to lose 40K, bro? Like, and then like just have the fucking audacity to shit on a man who clearly like needs the money. Dude, shit. I would take that. I don't necessarily need it, but shit, I would take it. Like the full 40K, yeah, but I think the 40K gets split up like six ways. 6v6, and I think the whole like pot was I think the whole total pot was only 40K. So you're not gonna get like a life changing money even if you got the full 40. But like shit, like it helped with his college. You know what I mean? Like it'd be life changing for him. But like they kick him, then they go on to mock him. They go on to mock a man who needed 40K for college. It wasn't even like he wanted it for like a car or nothing, bro. He like just legitimately wanted to go to college. And if wanting to go to college is like shit person worthy, like you're gonna get shit on for wanting to go to college, then I guess like a lot of people like need to get shit on. Because I mean I don't like blame. I just don't blame people for wanting to go to college. I don't know. That's just me. But he wanted to go to college. He is in college. He's just your average bro college student. Even though he shouldn't be, bro. Them motherfuckers should like really go pro. Like he's really good. Like I'm not a big fan of like Magic, right? But dude, he is like an amazing Magic player. But like these are supposed to be pros too. They're supposed to be pros at these characters and everything. I guess just to rub salt in the imaginary wound, they make a whole comp based around Scarlet, which is the worst fucking thing ever. I don't think there's one good like comp you can do to match Scarlet. Um, again, their healers were alright. Like their healers weren't pulling off nothing too crazy. Uh, there was a clip I seen where one of the healers are trying to destroy a penny mine, and they and a Punisher like walked just straight into it instead of helping the penny. Instead of just like helping the penny destroy it for whatever godforsaken reason. Like, bro, like they got steamrolled after they kicked King. Like, Kingman was literally carrying. I think the only game they won was because of Kingsman. Because they only won. It was like 7, and they only won like 1 out of the 7. Then, believe it or not, apparently, they made apologies. The fuck? Oh damn! I can get a slime boss from that. But basically, she but basically they fucking they made apologies. CC and what the fuck did you drop? But basically, CC and Za made apologies. Well, guess what? Majority of their apology was AI generated, and well, one of them, CC, the one promoting it, told everyone there's a 40K like tournament for rivals And then she went on to, in her apology, say no one knew we were playing for 40K. Like, he wasn't just saying that the whole fucking time they were playing. That one, dude, it only took one match. They kicked him after one match because he was like, bro, like, you need to switch. Like, you don't know what you're doing, and it's clearly not working because we're getting, like, bro, like, we're struggling. Like, his shoulders were hurting having to carry him. So, you're like, bro, can y'all just give me a break? Right? And they wouldn't. They were just being assholes. And I'm not, and like, dude, Cece lost like all of her sponsors because she was the one like really going in on them apparently. You know, I don't believe in going after people's page. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like, I don't think a game is that serious to the point where like he deserves all like the follows and viewers he gets, but at the same time, I do not believe someone should like lose their followers over, or not their followers, but people shouldn't lose their sponsors over a game. Like, I think that's just fucking stupid, in my opinion. But it is what it is. I need to start cooking food, but I'm trying to get like a lava farm started. But yeah, bro, like bro, the whole situation, fuck, stay drift. But like the whole situation is just like kind of sad. It's like, look, I'm a Rocket main, right? Obviously, I main Rocket. Rocket is my main. Well, when I fucking tell y'all that I could have done better as Rocket, I could have gotten out more hills than their healers, and I could have gotten out more kills than their tanks, and I could have gotten out more damage than their DPS. Like, I really mean that. As Rocket. All of that just as Rocket. Right? Like, bro, they should have put me in the fucking tournament, bro. But it's like I was telling my cousin, in some imaginary world, they put me in the tournament, the only person, like, dude, I'd only kind of be healing Kingsman because it's like he was the only one doing shit. That's how I play Rivals, bro. Like, if you want heal, like, you gotta work for my heals type shit. Like, if you want heals, bro, you better start, bro, you just better get to it. That's really how I feel, bro. Like, if you ain't doing shit and I heal you, like, damn, now I might not have enough heals for someone who is doing shit. Like, I'll give you 3 chances, bro. But if you don't, like, improve or turn your game around and shit, then, like, I'm not, like, if I heal you, it's because my orb went through someone else. And it hit you by accident, bro. But it's like, the only way you're getting heals, bro, is if you stand right in front of me if you ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause, like, again, bro, I'm just wasting fucking material. Like, I'm just wasting my shit having to heal you. And, like, why would I heal a Spider-Man that's running 0 and 10? Like, 7 and 6 is different. Again, you know what I mean? Like, 5 and 7's different, right? But, like, when you're going 0 and 6, why the fuck am I going to heal you? Brother, you're not getting no heals from me. Like, oh, dude, and then Cece tried to make it funny, too. When she was talking about it, she was like, she was mocking him, and she really pulled out a 6-7 joke. This bitch pulled out a 6-7 joke. Like, bro, this dude's fighting for his life, bro. Like, why the fuck? Like, bro, like, his team just didn't know what they were doing. Like, they weren't moving strategically, so they got steamrolled. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say if I was there, I could have got them fucking all the way up, because Rocket's literally only as good as his team. I'll put that shit on everything. If your team isn't coordinated well, then, like, Rocket just isn't that good. Like, your team has to be coordinated. Rocket kind of has to have someone on him. Not at all times, but, like, bro, if I'm getting attacked, I'm like, hey, bro, I need backup. Bro, then, bro, if I say I need backup when I'm playing Rocket, then I really need fucking backup. I'll put it like that, bro. Because I'm just not gonna be like I'm just not gonna tell you I need backup for like no fucking reason. Like like you know that off chance I queue with anyone watching this, like just know, bro. Like if I'm like if I say I need backup, bro, I need backup because realistically, Rocket should be able to like outrun just about like the Rocket's a great counter to like any dive, right? If you play him right, and I feel like I can play him right. It's just I just have a problem locking in. But dude, I got like I posted a video when I like really am fully locked in. It's like my first video, dude. Like I'm fully locked in, focused on the game, bro. Like you'll see how I popped off. Like I went fucking crazy. But I just think it's fucking insane that if you want to go to college, dude, you'll get made fun of now. I like bro, like motherfuckers really got no fucking shame. It's really sad to see. Like like I said, I don't believe anyone should like lose their career or like they can lose their career. That ain't what I'm saying. Hold on, hold on, bro. Let me think this over before I make imaginary enemies. I don't think that I don't think someone should lose money now over a game, but now they did kind of fuck him. Sorry, but yeah, like like I said, I don't believe someone should really lose like sponsors over a game. Fuck, I took a chance and I knew I shouldn't have. But like But shit, what's done is done. They were like actually, dude. I ain't even mad that they kicked them or anything like a lot of people are. I'm just like mad at how atrocious the gameplay was because it was not good. Like they were so bad. Like I don't. You couldn't play much worse than they did. I'm gonna like be completely honest with you. You could not play no worse than they did as any character. I'm not a great Strange, but I'm telling you right now, I could probably play Doctor. Like you're going to go into a tournament. Like I used to be a one trick rocket, but but like dude, I've learned a few tanks like the Thing, Magneto, Doctor Strange. Tank. If I got to play tank, I'll run them. DPS wise, I used to be good at Magic for real. But I used to be good. It's been a minute since I played Magic, so I probably ain't no more. But I used to be a good Star Lord. Haven't played Star Lord in a minute, so shit's probably changed. Like I used to be a good. I am a. I'm a decent Punisher. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm a great Punisher, but I'm good at Punisher. Um, Probably. Hold on, because I know it goes down 10, but how do I got it? Two. Okay, so one, two, three, 4, 5. I need to start going 5 back. One, two, three. So right here. But yeah, so it's like I'm not a good Punisher, or I'm not a great Punisher. I'm not a great like Magneto. I'm not a great Doctor Strange. But if I have to play them characters, I will play them, and I will not. I don't think I'll go negative with them. But if you want me at my full potential, then I gotta play Rocket. Brother, Rocket is literally like my full potential. Like uh I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, bro, like dude, it was awful. It was actually a massacre. I Dude, I've posted like some of my worst games. I think I did post my worst game ever that I've ever done. It was like my humiliation, Kinkwood proof or some shit. Like, I've posted some games where I just didn't do good because I'm not ashamed of it. Right? Dude, I feel like failure and doing bad is part of everyone's little failure and being bad is just part of life. Like there's no reason to sit here because I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the best fucking right because I'm not. Right? Brother, I came to terms. I didn't even have to come to terms with it, bro. I just like already just knew like I'm not the best Rocket. I'm not number one in the world as Rocket. 6, 7. But like, yeah, bro. Like this is just fucking. The whole situation is insane, bro. But if y'all need a Rocket, man, you know, shit. Any groups out there? What, dude? I used to only ride on Groot's back, and then I think they nerfed that. I think they nerfed it because, or like people figured out how to counter it. Because when it first came out, people didn't know how to counter it, so it was just like really annoying. And even then, you still needed like a good Groot that knew when to like pull back. right? A lot of groups, they're used to being tanky and just like, just being a tank. When you got a rocket on your back, you can't just be tanky, I guess. It is hard to explain. I need torches too. But like, if you ever do the team up, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I don't think Jeff is good with the team up. I think it's cool that they added him to the team up, but I think if you want to get the best out of Jeff, you'd be better off staying off, at least in like higher elo games, like in higher ranked games, and even in quick match, right? Like when you're going practice versus AI, it's cool, I guess. I still don't do it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. I'm on my 8th step. This is my 9th step. But there's a lot of team ups like that though. Like the Rocket and Punisher team up, the Rocket, Punisher, and Bucky team up. The ammo overload used to be like that for real. I think this is my 10th, ain't it? 7, 8, 9, 10. That is my 10th. I think I throw it right there though. But yeah, like even with ammo overload, if you didn't have a good Bucky or a good Punisher, then ammo overload was kind of fucking useless because you had to sit in a small ass circle. So if you weren't able to put out a lot of damage quick, it was kind of useless. Not with Bucky's, dude. I think Bucky's, like every Bucky I played with, low key kind of OP with it for real. Stairs. Right, because they'd pull them in, shoot, then uppercut, and like that's the only combo you needed to one shot. But but at the same time, I ain't gonna hold y'all. At the same time, if you make a comp around Rocket, then like just expect to lose because like bro, like the only comp with Rocket is like tanks, and even then it's like they're pretty hard tanks to play. Good. They're not hard to play, but they're hard to play good. I guess is what I'm saying. Like with Penny and the webs and shit. You gotta have a strategic Penny for that to work. The Rocket or the any team up with Rocket, bro. You just got to be prestigious with the character the team up's with. So if I do, if someone picks Penny because I picked Rocket, then whoever picked Penny is going to have to be strategic when placing her shit because you got to place it where the enemy can't destroy it. That basically you got to know like the respawn anchors for Rocket. You got to know where to put them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, but like that. That's basically the gist of it. At this point, I'm just playing Minecraft, right? Because dude, Rivals just kind of went downhill to the point where I don't even feel like playing it. Rivals is like Overwatch now, where if you stop playing or you're new to the game, you'll never get into it. Hold on. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, at this point, I'm just like like digging. I mean, like, I can find good materials, but I'm really just mining to find a cave at this point. But but yeah, like apparently, like Scarlets are getting. Dude, I don't know why in the community in Rivals community is hella toxic. Like when Necros was talking all that shit about support. People got like rightfully so. People got mad because playing support isn't like it's not hard, but it's not as easy as he was making it out to be. I'll put it like that. And even then, whenever he quote unquote got like he got like Celestial with, I think he got Celestial with Loki, right? He did it with the most DPS at the time. At the time, it was Loki or Adam, but he got Celestial with the most DPS support in the game. So in my opinion, that shit don't count. Like, bro, that'd be like me hitting a high rank, just sitting and fucking like if I was playing Penny, that's like me getting a high rank without using like half of her abilities, bro. Because that's basically what he did. Like half of a support's ability is the heal, and I hate when people are like, well, they're not called healers, they're called support. Well, like, which other role can heal? Brother, like support's main role, one of their main abilities is literally to heal because DPS and tanks can't heal themselves. So like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Dude, like they're brother, support and healer is the same thing, bro. Or support and strategist, or it's healer and strategist. But even then, when you say strategist, you're still just support. Like you don't got to be more strategic when you play a strategist. Like, dude, I still like really can't stand fucking Necro. And then he boasts about how he's like the top like Spider-Man, and at the end of the day, like I think he got to play Rivals before a lot of other people. So saying you're like the number one Spider-Man main isn't really saying a lot, considering you had more time to practice with him than a lot of people, than a bunch of other people. So I so like you know what I mean? Like again, bro, that's like me saying I'm like the number one Call of Duty player because Activision was lucky enough, or because I was lucky enough for Activision to let me play it before anyone else. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be number one for at least for a while because I had more time to get used to the mechanics and shit than like anyone else. Like again, bro, it's not a flex. You know what I mean? But shit, dude. Dude, I just don't like when people say any role is easy because it's not. Each role comes with their pros and cons. Like DPS can put out damage quicker than a tank and support, but a tank a tank can deal more damage. Granted, shorter amount of time, but a tank can deal more damage than a DPS, and then or they can deal more damage than a DPS or healer, but the healers can heal. They can heal while the DPS and shit can't. And they have like revives and cooler ults and shit. Like, let's be honest, bro. Supports probably have the coolest ults in the fucking game. Are you with the wall? But like, it's still sad. it's still just like the whole situation sad because bro's like legitimately one of the top Magic players, and these people you cannot tell me, you will not tell me that these people are like pros because they played like they just bought the game. Not even buy because you know it's free, but like they play like they just downloaded the game. Like like the whole thing was just fucking depressing. You know what? But you know what, dude? It's kind of got me wanting playing Rivals again. So like, look, once all of this, I don't think I ever explained my plan. Once all of this is placed down, once I place down the very last one, I'm breaking it all, and then I'm re-putting it down so it can all grow evenly. Because right now I'm only doing it for shit. All that need to grow too. Damn it. I think I'm doing it wrong. I gotta be doing it wrong. Is it like once I hit the ground, I'll figure out how to like do yeah, bro, like, oh, dude, I hate that, dude. Me and a friend, or I asked a friend why they do it. They play on PC, right? I asked a friend why they do it, why they jump before they hit, and he told me it's to deal critical damage, right? And that shit shocked me because they were doing it to like skeletons, right? In my head, I thought it was just all the same, but apparently not, dude. What, bro? What's this bottom one? Is it fall? It looks like hell. It looks like fucking hell. And I'd hate if I got this mod and like this season, like none of this shit changed because this shit doesn't look no different than like spring. So I'm be mad as fuck if it hits winter and it doesn't like snow or something. But yeah, bro. I think that, dude. I think the whole situation is like, bro. Like, I'm sorry if I don't sound enthusiastic, dude. But it's because I'm in my living room. I can't watch clips and shit. So, no, dude. I'm cleaning out my room, and that's gonna take a minute. So, but But yeah, like I said, bro, it's got me wanting to play Rivals again, just so like I can prove to myself like I'm still fucking better. Even though I know that's probably not true because it's been a minute since I touched Rivals, because it's just, dude, Rivals just isn't the same from when I started this channel. I started this channel because I genuinely loved Rivals, and now it's like I just don't feel like playing it no more. And it's not that I'm burned out from it, but it was like once I like stopped playing, like once I there for a little bit. I still got to edit the videos, damn. But like I'll probably do that shit tonight when everyone goes to sleep. But there for a while, every time I played a Rivals game, I would fucking lose, or not. I would lose. Fucking team would lose, which is really sad. 'Cause for whatever reason, dude, I just bust my ass. I get SVP and shit. And then the team would just be, the rest of the team just be complete dog shit. Like they'd split up and everything instead of staying as a group. And one thing I've noticed with a group, you're probably going to win. Where people fuck up is they break off. They don't stay in groups. And that's kind of what fucks everything up. And I'm about tired of waiting for the weed. So I'm about to go destroy a fuck ton of grass. And just plant. like that. I forgot I could do that. I've been waiting for that shit to grow and forgot I could just do this. I got this. I got that like that for a reason. So, because instead of wasting a pickaxe on this shit, I could just because like I want to expand. So basically, I started this vanilla and I added this weather mod, right? Well, once I at least want to get the village, right? I want to build a protective barrier around the village before I add my next add-on. Or I want this whole island. I want this whole island I'm on. It is a whole island, and then it splits off into that, and then this is just one big ass island, right? Just a bunch of little land masses making one island is what it is. But basically, I want to get this whole island. So I changed the mod to the weather shit once once I got this barrier around the crib, right? Because there's bears and shit in this mod pack. I ain't trying to fuck with no bears. But basically, got some, what the fuck? The fuck's a torch flower? But like I want this whole island before I start the next mod. Before I add the next mod, so which is going to add a thirst. It's basically like harder than bedrock, right? It's going to add thirst and a body temperature system, and then low key, I want to build a dock. After I build a dock, I'm going to add a pirate mod I had. Then by the time I take over this island, I should have a few mods added. So, because that's really my end goal, is to just take over this whole island. Once this whole island's taken over, then we'll I'll start making maps and shit before we leave the island. What the fuck? But yeah, like this is where I'm gonna build like the castle or shit. And I know I keep on saying this. I got a few worlds where I said that, but like I just need to focus on one at a time, and this is probably gonna be the one. But yeah, dude, I need to clear all this off anyway. So like I'd have to clear it off regardless. But at least right now it's going to go to a good cause. So which is feeding me. But like, yeah, dude, I might as well just change it. Fuck. My computer's all the way across the room. I ain't trying to do that. I was about to say I might well just change the name of the stream, but can I do that like through here? I can't. Damn it. I'm about to say, bro, because I'm probably just about to change the name of the stream for real, bro. Because it's like I'm not even talking about the damage no more. Because, like, there's not a lot to say besides, like, they were dog shit ass. What the capybara? Just leather. Like, they were literally just, like, dog shit ass. Like, there's just no... Like, there's just no saying different. They were literally just bad. They were bad and they were shitty people. What's this? I got beetroots. So wait. Do they just drop any type of seed? Because now I can start growing beetroot. Damn. Shit, let me start growing some beetroot. Keep this little farm for like growing shit I'm gonna need. Cause I think I got all four of the main crops, which is wheat, potato, carrot, and beetroot now. I got to say, cause that's potato. I I'm just like I said. Once I get the whole thing full, I'm gonna replant it because this is when it's not just like this is when it's for food. Right now, I'm only doing it for seeds. Just confused on what a torch flower is. I need to start cooking my meat, bro. But it's like I don't want to have because like I got the trees to make charcoal, right? Because like this island isn't really rich with any materials unless I can mine into an underwater cave. So it's like I don't want to waste shit, and do trees just always grow back? I just got to replant. You know? Basically, I got an infinite source of charcoal right now. But, you know, oh, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I think I had a bone. I need to. Nah, I did, but, you know how that goes. I do have a lot of stone, too, so I could probably build a second wall. But how much? Yeah, so it just be smelting all this down and then combining it into a stone brick. Hey, baby. I'm sorry. I got a lot of like stone brick walls already, so I think I can start a second wall, but I want to get the whole island before I do that. That's going to take a minute, but I might just go ahead and expand for real. So, like, what am I looking like? You see, it's just like flattening around. I feel like it's going to be an issue. It'd be the flattening around. Oh, damn, that been something that got me. Uh-oh. Right there. Boom. Alright. And so it should be flattening around the area. That'd probably be the biggest issue, but shouldn't be that bad. Fuck. Didn't mean to break that one. A lot of those are close, so. A lot of those are close. Shit, we almost in winter, baby. Alright, bro. How much coal I got, bro? I'm just about to smelt. Or not smelt, but, Dude, if I can hit a lava vein, if I can get at least one bucket of lava, I can start me a lava farm. I got enough iron to. I just need dripstone. Once I get lava, it just be dripstone. Once I get dripstone, dude, bro, I'll have a infinite source of a lava. I also need to get this shit out of here. Cause I need to. Bro, I'm just about to make me some copper armament. Because, like I said, I don't want to use my leather yet. then this is literally better than nothing. So, but swords, 5 attack. What about these 5 attack? So the stone. Okay, so I don't really need like copper weapons, and because it seems like copper weapons and stone just do the same. I would guess copper and stone pickaxe. Yeah, I. But like I said, having copper, I think it gives you the same amount of protection as iron does. But like this is cheaper. So like stone tools with copper, shit.